dollars a month. They provide you with living and housing, accommodation. They provide you with insurance, and they train you. And then, of course, when you would have returned to the Bahamas, you would have had certain qualifications which you would have acquired in Egypt, working for the African Import-Export Bank. And I'm saying that because there are many young people who may not be able to find the opportunity here in the Bahamas, but should take advantage of many of the institutions that we are signing agreements with. Remember the United Nations, and the United Nations has plenty rooms for employment. And how many Bahamians have taken advantage of that? How many Bahamians have attempted to find employment at the United Nations? So there are many international organizations that we have a commitment with that have programs that our people can benefit from it if they are pointed and directed in that direction. So I thought I would say that to you, and I want to emphasize once again, you may not be able to get a government job, but there are many jobs that are available, and it calls for training. And there has been a bank today in the newspaper. I told you it on Friday, and that bank has pointed out that train people. All right? So notwithstanding all this talk, if your people aren't trained, if they don't have a good education, if your school institution isn't working correctly, if your university is a failure, then what do you expect? If they're thieving the money. See, I am not being slanderous, I can bring you the judgment where I think the lady was taken to the Supreme Court. All right? She was a part of that inner cycle. And they were thieving the money. And there's no public accountability. There's no transparency. And the most we could have done was to prosecute her, and she went to jail. Don't mind, they've changed the name. If they were applying for a passport based on the fact that they have done a deed poll, the changing of their name from the college to the university, upon submitting their application, what do you think the chief passport officer would have done to them? He would have quietly sent their files to the SIB, the Security and Intelligence Branch, to determine if the university is that thieving college of the Bahamas. And if SIB, upon completion of the investigation, find that, don't mind the change in the name, it's the same kind of rascality, it will be put on the file. I know it might be sounding confusing, but that is true. So we have this bank who's complaining about the level of education in the Bahamas and the level of education in the region. Now, let us look at the Jamaican people. In Jamaica, for instance, every Jamaican that I've run into, and I run into plenty Jamaican. Why? The Jamaicans are my people. They all have a trade. They are mechanics, they are plumbers, they're carpenters. They even could build coffin. All right? Because it appears that the Jamaican academic or educational system early in the game identify them who don't know A. If A was as big as Christ Church Cathedral, and therefore direct them into vocational areas. That's lacking. So we're not preparing our people. And every year, the various banks announce that ain't none of us smart. And let us not forget, every year, we do very well in producing D students. It's D. So you're making demand. How do you achieve it when all the student them is D? that's what you're up against. So there's a level of dishonesty that is taking place in the country. So it calls for the Ministry of Education reconsidering their strategy. So Alison Maynard, instead of worrying about whether rape should be imported into marriage, she should get together with Education Minister Glenys Hannah Martin and try to straighten up the educational system. That is what she should be doing. But instead, that old woman, and I'm hurt. I hate to see old people talking sex talk. Honestly, I believe sex is for young people. And I think old people should stop it because they should have already gone through a period of sex. And now I old, Alison old, and I get to pick up the paper and hear old mama talking nonsense about rape in marriage. Alison and them should stop it. And she should focus on rebuilding young women in the community. They don't do that. They don't. All this talk about woman symposium. They ain't in Baintown. They ain't in Camp Road. They ain't in the Grove. They're not talking to grassroots women. All you're getting is a bunch of slut talk. That's what it is. It's slut talk. It's nasty talk. Every day we have to get up talking about sex. All right? I think it's wrong. I think it's a sin.
Joe Coles?
All right? What about Joe Coles?
We're doing a live remote. We're going to...
Why is it that you don't tell me that we're doing a live remote?
Because you run on so much I can't...
No! When I enter the studio, just tell me. And don't insult me, okay?
And stop saying no so loud, man. It's just as we running on, it's don't have a chance to get in to talk to you.
Well, you're supposed to tell me about God. You want to tell me about what F&M Raleigh was in that road. That's what you want to tell me, right?
We going live to Joe Coles?
You leave that alone. Hello, Joe Coles.
You ready?
Are we going to Joe Coles?
Trying to get them now. Don't worry, but Joe Coles, go ahead. Continue.
So these are some of the things that are happening in your country. And the devil has taken over these women. All right? And don't mind them talking about rape, you know. Y'all should have met them when they was young. Take it from me. All this anti-man, you should have met them when they was young.
What's the difference now between...
You know the song? The caveman suck it to the dinosaur? Huh? It's amazing. We old people should be praying and fasting. Alison is still talking and want to introduce rape. Meanwhile, the university... Say it again?
Joe Coles is there.
Joe Coles, you there?
Hey, good afternoon, Mr. Mongo. Good afternoon, spiritual advisor. Yours truly, Joe Coles, live on location. And you know what? We are on the location right now, once again, with Ultra Games, all right? We encourage you to follow us like Twitter. Why? Because we got money and gifts and all type of stuff to give away once you go on and verify your account or get yourself a brand new account, all right? Now, good afternoon, Taj. How it now?
I am amazing, even though it's raining.
Oh, we ain't worrying about the rain right now because you know what? Money is making everything go a whole lot better.
It definitely does.
Yes. And how much money we giving away today?
All kind of money. Real cash, though, $1,500 as per usual, continuing on the island hop.
That's what's up right now. And let everybody know what location we hanging out at.
We are currently at Fayette Avenue.
All right, so come on down to the Fayette Avenue location and get in it to win it. Now, what is the requirements to me to get my ticket inside that little spinning thing?
Same requirement. All you need is to have an Ultra Games account. If you don't, all we require is just one ID. And once you open that account, $20 and a receipt gets you right into the raffle bin, and $1,500 could be yours at 7 o'clock tonight.
Wow, that's what's up, all right. Now, before we get until 7 o'clock, you could get inside this thing where the money is be floating all in there, and if whatever you grab is yours.
Yes. If you could grab it, some people have little, dexterity, deficiencies. I guess they ain't grabbing the money good. They ain't want the money.
No.
But if it was me,
Yeah.
I had a technique.
Oh, you got a plan?
I got a plan.
All right, then. Fair enough. Well, yeah. I would say something, but you can't get in there. So, so everything cool. You keep that plan to yourself. Everybody else, if you feel you got a good old plan, come on now. Faith Avenue. Ultra Games is where we at. What we celebrating again?
We are celebrating wonderful 8 years.
That's what's up. Mr. Mongo, back to you and Spiritual Advisor in studio.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, Joe
I
Coates.
thank you very, very much. And indeed, it is very powerful. There's some exciting things happening in the country. You would recall that I was telling you the other day that Mrs. Colby Davis, doing the reading of the bill in the House of Assembly, the amendment and or creation of a new mental health bill, she had given out some statistic involving the amount of men who are alleged to have been committing suicide. And I bring that up again in view of the fact that there is this pressure which is being put on the male population by a lesbian class and a lesbian mentality of women. And so it calls for us to look at some of the contributing factors where men are killing themselves. So I had Mark here the statistics that she had provided. And according to Miss Colby Davis, the statistic shows that there were 11 suicides in 2018, 8 in 2019, 11 in 2020, 7 in 2021, and 7 so far in 2022. And 35 of the victims were men and 8 were women. I share these statistics, says Mrs. Colby Davis, because I believe that as policy makers, we have a fundamental obligation to address issues that impact our communities. Colby Davis said during debate on the mental health bill of 2022. So, any comments you want to make as it relates to that?
No.
No. Okay. So this is great. And so I thought we should say that. Now, on Friday, I had revealed that the F&M former Southern Shores Member of Parliament and Minister of Transport, that would be Frankie Campbell, I told you that he had invested $60,000. He had received $60,000 towards the unification of the jitney business. I wish to correct that. I was very upset. I ran into an F&M on Sunday who accused me of taking up for Frankie, which caused me to go and do further research. So Frankie got like $750,000 towards the unification of the jitney. By the time Renwood Wells came along, Frankie Campbell had already collected the money. Frankie Campbell had already started this unification, which became a failure, and which is very important. I thought I'd tell that to you. I wanted to correct that, okay? This is Freedom March. God save the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. God save the King. It's a rainy afternoon. Please take care. Take your time driving. Hold on, everybody. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back. I go straight to my spiritual advisor with some advertisement. Bradley?
Yes, let's go ahead. We have a advertisement here. Shop Smart is having a 24% off St. Patrick Day items in celebration of 242 Day. The sale is from now until Friday, 20th February. All jewelry is 70% off. Clothes are still $5, pieces for $25. Sorry, clothes are still 5 pieces for $25. Shop Smart is open Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. They are located at number 122 Marquis Street, two-story building, yellow building it is. Ask for Tanya for all of the people to shop early, shop often, and to shop smart. Are your dogs hungry and tired of low-quality food? Woo! Woo! Give them the best at Modernistic. We carry all the top brands, Taste of the Wild, Diamond Naturals, Victor, and Ukshuk at the lowest prices in town. If you're on a budget, we've got 50-pound bags starting at just $49. And for limited time, buy any large bag of dog food and get a $10 coupon redeemable on select dog toys and treats. Can't make it in? Shop online at www.modernisticgarden.com and we deliver right to your door. Your pet deserves quality, your wallet deserves savings. Shop in store or online today. Hurry, offer won't last. Thank you, producer.
Well, folks, just before we open up the radio, there is great news coming from the United Nations in New York. Apparently today, there was a resolution designed to condemn Russia over the invasion of Ukraine.
Oh,
Pardon?
sorry, forgive me. You want to continue, or can I do this quickly?
Go right ahead.
Forgive me. We want to send. Forgive me about this. We want to send a special shout out to the crew from Capital Union Bank. I think it's Keanu, Raynell, and Ziggy. You guys had a wonderful time on Friday. Forgive me, I forgot to send this in, but yes, a special shout out to the crew from Capital Union Bank, along with Keanu, Raynell, and Ziggy. All right, sorry about that, Santa.
And of course, I want to send a shout out to the young men on the BPL bus coming from Clifton Pier after a hard day's work. So I would hope that once you get home, the women would have had your hot meals prepared. It's powerful. Well, in the United Nations, there is a historic event which has occurred. There was an attempt to condemn Vladimir Putin and Russia over the invasion in Ukraine. Well, President Donald Trump, he, through his representative at the UN, stood in solidarity with Putin and Russia and did not support a vote. So the Americans and the Russians voted together. So it's a wonderful day in the world. Russia and the United States are conducting themselves as brothers. So it's a great day. And if my producer was ready, I would have played the song "We're Rushing Through the Crowd." So it's a wonderful day that President Donald Trump and Comrade Vladimir Putin, they stood together in solidarity, and the Americans voted for the Russian. What a wonderful day in the world. Spiritual advisor?
Yeah, as condolences continue to pour in for the daughter of the former Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Hubert Alexander Ingram, we'd also like to send condolences to the family of Harry Bunch. We understand that Harry passed away this morning. So sorry to all the members, all the family members of Harry Bunch, including his brother Winston Bunch and his wife, and all the family and friends as well. So listen, my heartfelt condolences goes out to his wife. Condolences to the Bunch family on the passing of Harry Bunch. We understand that Harry Bunch passed away this morning. 323, we're going to open the lines. 323-7775 is the number to call. 698-0775, 698-0776. The line's open. You can call us if you like. Then we want to also continue to congratulate all those who would have showed up to the meet and greet at the Southern Shores.
My spiritual advisor, I want you to
Just give me a second, man.
My spiritual advisor, please do
Just
not
give me-
run the
give me-
F&M propaganda.
Ain't nobody
Give the number and let's move on. Please.
I already give the number.
You're my
We-
spiritual advisor. Then let's talk some other talk, okay? Please, man. I don't want to get into that, eh?
But we have somebody who's running the Southern Shores.
My spiritual.
Consistency.
You have something.
As
We
opposed
who's
to-
we?
It's F&M, me and you.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know
This
nothing
person
about
that-
it. The party never told me about that.
It's an F&M.
The party never told me about that.
You know,
now the party told me.
You're very interesting.
The party told me.
You're very duplicitous.
The party
right?
told me about
And
Frankie
you're
Campbell
a good actor.
in Elutra
Why are you doing this?
attempting
Why are you doing this,
to
Sandra?
stop the indigenous F&Ms. Okay? Hello? Anybody on the phone?
Hello.
Sir, you see you keep the man waiting?
Welcome to Freedom March Call. You're live.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I'm calling in to verify something what I heard, Manka. I want Manka to listen to me.
Yes?
What you said about America side by side with Putin.
Yes.
Yeah, all people around the world who watch world news would expect that that's what he was going to do.
Okay.
But in the true sense of essence, you see your own self, how Putin destroyed that Ukraine as a disgrace for the President of the United States to go and side by side with him. He's just as bad as Putin. And if you should be ashamed to even broadcast that on your station, because that's not right. He destroyed that country and caused those people have to fled like they are animals. And then you hear broadcasting that. You better watch some of those things you broadcast, man, because that's not right what you're saying.
I thank you for your comments.
Spiritual advisor.
Yes, sir.
When I tell these man these things, you know what is. You don't even open your mouth, and you know that's wrong with what he did with that country.
Yeah.
It's wrong. I mean, it's just like they're just like my family. How I see that place get root.
Who is just like your family?
The people from Ukraine, how they treat them.
Where were you when they discriminated against the Africans?
Man, I'm talking.
I asked you a question. Where were you when the Ukrainians?
I don't hear nothing but that.
Then you have a good day, Negro.
323-7775 is the number to call. This is a long history as to why Putin and Ukraine are having this war. And if you check into it very, very closely, it's something to think about. I think Putin may be right about this. All right? If you search the history of it, I think they backed Putin into a wall, into a corner, and he's trying to claw his way out. NATO. I think
Anyway, don't worry about
they're
it.
responsible
Donald
for
Trump ain't gonna let them do it no more.
that. Welcome to Freedom House. Call you live. Caller, you there?
Yeah.
You have to cut your radio down. We're getting up. No, we couldn't take that call. Sorry for that caller. You have something up a bit too high. I think maybe a radio. We're getting feedbacks. Next caller. Welcome to Freedom House. Call you live.
Next caller.
We're having a problem there. Don't take no call from Dave, eh? Let's go to Joe Coos. Joe Coos, you're live. Go ahead. Joe Coos, are you there, Joe Coos?
Yep, still here. I was getting caught up. I was trying to figure out how I could get one slow 20 right now to get in it to win it all right. You ain't got to run, baby. I ain't coming that way. Oh, my bad, change. Oh, my bad. I ain't coming that way. I can stay right here. I was just trying to get out of the rain still, you see. Shouts out to Manda Panda. She said I can't come that way, but I can still mention her name, right? Okay, then. Shouts out to Manda Panda still. But about my Ultra Games farm. Hey, it's all about 8 years. That's what we celebrating now, right? We under the tent, so you ain't got to worry about the rain. And let me tell you, we got all the games and all the fun lined up for you right here, right now. All you got to do is bring one slow 20, all right? That's what it is. Slow 20 will get you in it to win it. If you already have an existing account, you are good to go. If you do not have an existing account, for today and today only at this location, we'll take one valid piece of ID, all right? Now, I got to have a government stamp on it. Please, for God's sake, don't show up here with your ma ID. Talk about my mommy signed this letter for me. That ain't going to work, all right? Show up with one piece of government ID, and we'll work a while for you still so you can get in to win $1,500, all right? Now, at 7 o'clock, we're giving away $1,500. Yes, they said it. 7 o'clock, we're giving away $1,500. And before then, if you could look at this table right now, hit the table, Mr. Cameraman. You can get all these great gifts, all right? They got fire sticks. They got, what this is right here? That's a tablet. They got a tablet. The keychains. Who that now? What they call them? Lucky Bucks. I still ain't get the name of that, but everything, whatever you say. We got T-shirts, we got bags, and we got Taj. Look at Taj. Yeah, she's screaming right now. So shout out to everybody right now. My gosh, come on now. Faith Avenue locations where we at, and we doing it again, Taj. Yes, we doing it again. $1,500.
I come outside and I meet more people out there than I leave.
That's what's
And
going
it's
on.
still raining.
They following us like Twitter, miss.
Following.
Yes.
Who you think will win today?
If you give me 20, it could be me.
Oh, okay, meet me outside.
How much more outside you want to go, miss? Hey, but for real, though, I just love the energy. Everyone is, and it seems like it's like a rotation of seeing folks there.
Yes, when you say following like Twitter, it's literally a family. It's the same people every day.
Yeah. And then you get a little twist with some other folks in the neighborhood, all right. But we got a loyal following right now because it's 8 years. Ultra Games doing it real big. And you know what? $1,500 ain't no small chump change, miss.
Especially when you have 11 locations.
Oh, my gosh. 11 locations. So we got a couple more locations to do before the week is out then.
Yep, up until Thursday. And then Saturday is our big shebang, March 1st at our South Beach Plaza.
Wow. That's what's up, all right. So y'all heard it. We're doing it real big. But for today, we are at which location?
We are at Faith Avenue.
That's what's up. Come on down. Get yourself a part of this $1,500. Even if you don't get the 15, you get to go in the cash cube. You could grab whatever you want, and you can also spin the wheel and win whatever's on the table. It's a beautiful look. We got some beautiful ladies here on deck, ready to serve you. 8 years, Ultra Games doing it real big. Yours truly, Joe Coons, broadcasting live.
All right, Joe Coles, take care. 323-7775 is the number to call. 698-0775, 698-0776. Welcome to Freedom March. Call you live.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Monko,
Yes,
I would like to send a birthday shout out, please.
certainly, my dear.
I would like to send a birthday shout out to Orlando Albury
Yes,
from his 2 grandkids,
yes.
Alondra and Liam, his sister Leslie, and all the rest of his sisters and brothers, nieces and nephews, aunts and uncles.
This is powerful.
Happy birthday, Orlando. Big O. Enjoy your day. And this is coming from all your sisters and brothers and the one who loves you the most.
Wow.
Leslie. Thank you.
Thank you, Leslie. God bless you.
You too, sir.
All right.
323-7775. I can't believe my birthday is tomorrow. It's amazing how these years just fly by.
How old are you going to be tomorrow?
I can't believe it's not. I'm going to be 59.
Really? You're getting old, my spiritual advisor.
Yes, I'm almost to the 6th floor. Because as I hear these birthday greetings go out,
59.
I'm just reminded now the day is the 24th. So tomorrow, it's my birthday.
You're still born on the 25th.
25th of February, 1966. I want to send a belated birthday shout out to my first cousin, Quentin Roll.
This is
is how we
powerful.
always
And
do
when
it.
is his birthday?
His birthday was yesterday, the 23rd.
Really?
So when my auntie was coming out of the hospital, I understand my mother was going in. So,
Really?
So we had 2 days.
This is your auntie on your mother's
Yeah,
side?
this is my daddy's sister.
Really?
My father's sister.
Now I understand.
When she was coming out of the hospital, my mother was going in.
Man, it's powerful, eh?
So
Okay.
Quentin, happy belated birthday to you, my brother.
And I want to take this
I'll be catching
opportunity
you up tomorrow.
to wish my spiritual advisor a happy birthday
Well, if it's
tomorrow.
in Oswald, yeah.
Well, can I say it for tomorrow?
Save it for tomorrow, man.
I was
59. Wait, you should be 68.
Okay,
You're 68, right?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's powerful.
So I always say you're either 9 or 10 years older than I am.
I'm
We have
about
any
10
calls,
years older.
caller? Sorry, we have any calls, producer? Yeah, welcome to Freedom March Call. You're live.
Spiritual advisor, I'm not bad, okay? Don't try to bump into the show.
Listen, hold on now.
Yes, sir. Leave him alone.
Now, listen, if you don't conduct yourself properly, I'll
Relax,
ban
Mr.
you.
Spiritual advisor. Talk.
You hear me, Dave?
Talk, PLP. Talk.
This is the bar station, okay? Not your station, okay?
All right, so
The
yeah.
bar station by me, okay? You can't have me, okay?
We can see.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Mr. Montreal,
Yes, sir.
Saturday past, the Ephraim County had a kids got together in Sunny Shores, right?
Really?
50 kids showed up.
Okay.
They brought people from all over the town and have to cover me up.
Right, now you see what I'm talking about? Now you see?
Okay.
Now you see why I tell you?
Just relax. Yes.
Mr. Montreal,
Yes.
rise up.
Yes.
Please be professional on the show. I'm a person.
Listen,
I'm not nobody.
you-
Be a man.
Let me hear what the man is saying.
This
Let me hear what the man
This
is
man is a
saying.
menace everywhere he
Just
goes.
relax.
They just ban him. Every radio
Stop
station
your
ban this man.
politics, man.
Every radio
Stop
station
your
ban this man.
politics. Be like me. Go
You must be
ahead.
man of God.
Go ahead.
Conduct yourself according to it. Be of yourself. Stop
Say
getting
it again.
personal with politics. The
Say it
problem
again.
is right now with you right now, you will eat from two plates. Danny Penn Markey
Say it
is
again.
not better than Southern Shore. She's getting around, okay? And she's very grateful. The PSP bent her backwards. Give her all kind of cake.
You
Now
see?
she gets mad. And Danny Penn Markey was the one who allegedly paid the woman to go testify against Kirk College today. Have a nice day, brother. And be a man and grow up, okay? Have a nice day. Be a man and grow up.
Say it with him.
Hello.
He's obnoxious.
Welcome to Freedom March.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How y'all doing, gentlemen?
We're fine. How you doing?
Yes, Mr. Malcolm, Mr. Rule. I'm
Yes,
the
sir.
gentleman who called on Friday concerning the young kid who's damaged in his eye at the school.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
A lady called after me and gave Mr. Monka some information. I wanted to know if he found anything further on the little child who's injured.
Please forgive me. I do recall that you did point out to me that there was a child in
Yes,
Utah.
a lady
What-
called
yeah.
after me and you're supposed to look at something what she said to you.
What has the Ministry of Education had to say about it?
Well, I think the child got some assistance at first, but I think the mother said over the last couple of months, nobody has done anything from education, neither health, Ministry of Health, neither Ministry of Education.
Did she attempted to take the child to the hospital?
I think she did. See, I don't want to be the spokesperson for this lady because I don't know her. I just saw the story on Miss Shanique Miller show. That touched my heart.
Oh, okay. I see where you're coming from. She was on. Was she on Miss Miller's show?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm going to suggest to you it might be better if you make contact with Miss Miller, who's very familiar with this matter.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Because I think with the Zambian people want to help the child, you see,
Yeah.
because of the situation, but people like me don't know how to do so.
Right.
Okay.
Why don't you
Yeah.
contact Miss Miller?
I don't have. How do I get in contact with her? I'm on the island. I don't know.
Call the TV station, and I must confess, what is
Or what we could do,
give him a number,
the producer could take your number,
Yes, sir.
and we can always take it
and she can
downstairs for Shanique.
let the producer
Okay.
take your number, and he will pass it on to Miss Miller.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Take care. Welcome to Freedom March Call. You live.
Hi, good morning, Mr. Marco.
Hello, my dear.
How are you? Spiritual advisor.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Great.
I'd like to say a special happy birthday to one of the women there.
Wow.
Okay.
Her name is Cheryl Knowles Cartwright.
Cheryl knows Cartwright. She is one of the women them.
Yes.
Yes.
She watches you every day, Mr. Marco.
This is powerful. Do you?
And it's coming from her family out of Lovell, Andra,
Wow.
and especially her sister, Gerald.
This is powerful. Do you really believe she accepts my leadership?
Or she accepts your leadership, Mr. Marco. She loves you.
Lord, I thank you for this wonderful lady in Andres who has accepted my leadership.
Yes, sir. You don't bring any phone calls from anyone once your show is on.
Uh-huh. Well, tell her I shall soon be calling on her to join me as I march with the PLP to victory, okay?
And she's a PLP, so she will be there.
This is powerful. I thank you, eh?
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
You're welcome. Take care. 323-7775-698-0775. Welcome to Freedom March Call. You're live.
Spiritual advisor.
Yes, sir. How are you?
You know, Donnie Penn, the mash up whoever come against her, just like a menace of mash up anybody who come against him.
Yeah, it's obvious that she's going to
You think Menace could beat Michaela Barnett Ellis?
Yeah, man.
And they run out the other day.
Give me the story on that. How did that go?
That's all I heard. I can't say, but don't care what menace run. Independent, FNF, can't be them.
So
So is Donnie Penn.
are you suggesting if we took the nomination from Menace, we in the F&M, he would still be able to win?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So is Donnie Penn. Donnie Penn had the good things that day.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand. It was fairly
Yeah,
good.
that was nice. That was nice. That fellow was before that guy was talking about all the children. I mean, no true.
And
Okay.
hey, caller, let me tell you what.
Well, we thank you
Yeah,
for
I wanna say
those.
something.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
You can
Yeah.
still say it, but we thank you for your observation. The spiritual advisor will say it. I'm going to take some
I want to
more
say something to
calls.
you. See,
Yeah, go ahead.
one of the reasons why I didn't want to entertain him, right? Listen,
My
I,
spiritual
let's give me a
advisor.
second. Give me a second. I had a.
Are you going to take calls?
Yes, I had a talk this morning with Leslie Miller.
Goodness of mercy.
Right.
My spiritual
And
advisor.
Leslie Miller told me
please
that
tell that
apparently
man
it was a good
goodbye
one.
And let's take calls.
Oh, wow.
Let's take calls. For heaven's sake. I want you to give me godly advice.
I wasn't going to talk
I want
about
you
the
to give me
thing. I
spiritual
just wanted to
advice.
show you how balanced
Let's
it was.
take some
Leslie Miller
calls.
is not an FNM, you know. He's a PLP.
spiritual
And he
advisor-
said
my spir-
he thought she had a very good thing on Saturday.
My spiritual
Come on, man, you
advisor-
talking about being balanced
my
here?
Spiritual advisor, I really don't want to
It's
hear Leslie.
amazing,
I
isn't
don't
it?
want to hear Leslie Miller advice. I don't want to hear it.
Listen, I can't appreciate. I don't appreciate you talking to me like that. Now.
Okay then.
You know,
Hello.
something got to be wrong with you, man. You got to be a crazy
Wow.
man.
Why are you continue
What
to
you shocking me like that
my
for? I
mental
mean-
health?
Man.
Why are you doing
You're so
that
crazy,
to me?
man. You crazy.
Wow. My spiritual advisor, stop it.
Welcome to Freedom March.
Goodness of mercy.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon, Special Advisor, Mr. Monica.
Good afternoon.
Hello, my dear.
In a reference to the young man was called about the young guy, the young boy was injured in school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is true. Young mother being out there pleading, and nobody seems to be assisting him. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think she said that he had a couple of one or surgeries on his eyes, and it isn't doing anything, and he needs some assistance. And I can remember saying because the young boy had a surname like my surname, Cash. My maiden name, Cash. And the lady, she really needs us, Mr. Monica. I ain't gonna lie. She really needs us. That young boy, the little boy looks so traumatized.
I'm going
But
to-
he's very young, and to see that his eye up, patch up, and to compare with his there,
I'm
he
going.
really needs assistance, Mr. Monica. I ain't gonna lie.
I believe you, but I'm going to invite you to use your political influence. Do not forget who you are. You go to the council, you get up, and you ask the Minister of Health to assist. Don't forget who you are. You are PLP, you're going all the way, you are stalwart counsel of the party. And if something is happening in the country that you're displeased of, you go to the party headquarters and take advantage of your position. Okay? And if
I'll drop a letter.
yeah, and if need be, then you send for me. All right?
I'll drop a
PLP?
letter. The child really needs assistance, man.
I accept your argument, but I'm saying you're not using your political influence. You're a council member. So get to the headquarters, and at the next council meeting, you raise it. Don't forget, you're a very important person. So I want you to exercise it, okay? But I take note of what you say. Hello, welcome to Freedom March.
Good afternoon.
Yes,
Good
ma'am.
afternoon.
Wishing my husband a belated happy birthday.
Yes.
And I'm hoping that
that he had an amazing day,
This is powerful.
just like how amazing he is.
Wow.
Great.
Okay?
Yes.
All right.
Well,
So happy birthday, William Griffin.
William
I love you, baby.
William Griffin is your husband?
Yes, sir.
He old like me?
No, sir.
Well, the William Griffin I know in set with me. That must be going by.
Tell him you don't want an old man.
No, sir.
There
Okay.
you
Well,
go.
I'm happy that you're celebrating your husband's birthday. Do you cook for him?
Oh, yes, sir.
You wash for
He
him?
can't rape you,
Oh,
right?
yes, sir.
Lord, I thank you for this woman.
He's one of the man them.
And
This is
your
powerful.
husband can't rape you, right?
Spiritual advisor, would you stop it?
Answer. We're doing a survey. Your husband can't rape you, right?
No.
All right, thank
Lord,
you.
I thank you for this woman. Lord, I thank you for the women who are submitting to men. Lord, I want you to touch Allison's heart that she will submit. Allison Maynard, will you submit? God save the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. God save the King. Tomorrow, pray for us. If it's God's will,